this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a FIFA based thumbnail. Right, this is my thumbnail I'm making at the moment. How to edit videos on Movie Maker, so make sure to check that out if you are watching this video. Right, so to start off with, you need to have it needs to be 1280 times 720. Right, just delete this layer. So you need to try and get a background that's 1280 times 720, and so basically just copy the picture, go back onto GIMP and paste it in. I'm not sure why that's like that, but I can. Alright, that picture doesn't look that good. Don't understand why it's doing that. Right, the quality doesn't look the best in that picture, so I'll try and use a different one. Right, no, actually, I will use this one because I know what I want to do. The background gets blurred anyway, so it's not too bothered about it. Right, what you can do is, like, I'm gonna make a Chelsea. If I was to make a Chelsea career mod, I'm not going to make one, but if I was to make one, this is what I would do for it. Right, so you get a layer like this. Change this colour to blue. Blue. Let's get a different blue. Right, let's get that. And then you just put the opacity. If you can put that down, not so it's too low, but so it has like an over effect on it, like that. That's what I would use. And then on this, I would probably Gaussian blur it. Yeah, about that. See, no, I think that's a bit too much actually. Filters. Wait, no, go back. Gaussian blur. Let's make about 15. See what it's like. Right, yeah, 15 should be good. Right, that's okay. And then just type in like a player with no background. I'll use Diego Costa because he's a Chelsea player, and this is going to be like a Chelsea based one. I'm not a Chelsea fan, by the way. It's just when I saw this and I saw the Stamford Bridge background, I thought it'd be decent to do a Chelsea one. Oh, right, I'm not sure what I just pressed, but right, that's not right. Okay, right, I don't think I copied that. Alright, so copy picture, go to this, Control V, and alright, Costa is there. Put this over, yep, it'll be like that. Right, so what I'm gonna do is just try and get rid of all the black around it. Right, I would rather him be in the corner there. And now what I'm gonna do is add like a border around him so he stands out more. What you do is you click on Alpha 2 selection, it selects what's around him. I'm just gonna move him down a bit, and then oh no, that's not right. Right, this is really awkward because I've not made a football one in quite a while. Right, you know, I'm just gonna have to get this black bit to go away. There, like that. Leave him like that. Alpha 2 selection, then click select, and you go over here and you click. I would click this. Well, this is what you do. You click the grow tool, and I would grow by 5 to make him look better. Come over here, you click new layer. Just call it whatever. I don't know why it's called TV. Call it Costa. Make sure it's on transparency. The setting, I don't know why I didn't get to show that. And then, oh, I don't want that to be blue. I want it to be black. click these down here because I need the white, and it adds like a thing. It's like his silhouette, I think it is. And just drag this above, and you'll see it makes an outline on him. If you want to make it look even better, you can do it again and add a Gaussian blur, but you can do another like outline, probably put it by 10 and do a Gaussian blur about 5, and it will add like a fading away layer on it, but I'm not going to do that yet. It's a bit too complicated at the moment. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just merge these and merge these down. I wouldn't usually do this, but it'll keep it neat. Okay, right, and we'll look for another Chelsea player on here. Oscar, basically Costas. Right, I'll just view more and I'll have a look. Right, yeah, I'm gonna use Oscar. So I'll copy picture, go into this, bang, right, this is a big picture, so I'm gonna have to scale it down. Right, there's nothing here you need to rub out, so you can just double click on the name of the thing and type name in, and it won't come up, because if you leave it as it is, it saves onto the background and it's really nice. Right, fuzzy tool, delete all of that, delete that. Gonna scale him down by clicking this scale tool. Right, what's that? It's just done. So delete that. Then I will scale him down. And then I need to get rid of this black bit again. I want him to be about the same size as Costa, so I'll just put him next to him. And scale over that. Right, that looks good. If I'll just get rid of this black bit around him. And there, right, that's good. Right, he looks a bit he looked like he was a bit wide. Right, what just happened? Sure. Right, that looks better, that looks more real. Okay, I'll just pull him into this corner, and does he need a flip? I'll see what it's like flipped. Right, I'm not gonna flip that, I'll leave it as it is. Then I will do the alpha 2 selection, select, grow, do it by 5 again, new layer. Make sure it's on transparency here. So just click this dot, because if it's on foreground or background, it won't let you actually shade the player in. And there it makes this silhouette thing. Drag this above and merge down. Don't know why it's called Costa. Oscar. Oh my god. This is just a simple way to do it. If I was to make a query mode, I'd probably try and make it a bit better. But for beginners, this is an easy-ish way to do it. Then I'll go into Chelsea badge. And just whatever badge there is. I'll just copy that. Come into here. Right, that's really big as well. So I'll just write Chelsea. It's gonna go over Oscar, yep. I'm gonna scale it first. It's about the size I want it. Right, this looks decent size. Right, I don't like how that's scaled. Right, that looks better. Okay, I'll get rid of all this black. I pressed the colour tool this time because there's no black inside the badge. Whereas when I'd done all the black around Costa, he has darkish hair and eyebrows, so it would have just messed with that, and that does get really annoying. Right, so if I move Costa a bit to the side and move Costa over there, and I put this badge in the corner. I'll put Costa like that. Right. I put the badge here. You can do the alpha 2 selection. Select. Grow by 5. This just does get a bit boring after a while. Let's call it Chelsea. I'm gonna add the Gaussian blur for this, so I will show you how to actually do it. I'm gonna merge this down and then alpha 2 selection, select, grow, and then let's do this by about, I'll do it by 10. Might be a bit over excessive. Click that and drag this back like this, then make sure you click on this, make sure you're on the actual one that you need to be on. Going to filters, blur, Gaussian blur, and because there's already a thing on it, I might put it to about 40. This is really high Gaussian blur, but now if I click on this and go into alpha selection, you see it adds. Right, no, I don't want it to be 40, that's a bit silly. Okay, I'll click on this Chelsea, filters, not enhance, Gaussian blur, and I'll make this about, I'll make it 20. That looks better, that looks better. And now if I was to go on to this, click after, look, that looks better. Alright, that's just the main part of it. I'm going to, right, that badge, I still don't like how it looks, so scale it again. I'm not sure. Right, it's gonna be right, needs to be right at the top because I missed the top bit off there. Right, that looks okay. It's not the best, but it's okay, I guess. Right. I don't understand what I was doing, but alright. I don't know. Sometimes it does just stupid things that I don't understand, but it's easy to fix. Alright, now I'm going to teach you how to do the vignette effect. So what you do, you click on this ellipse tool, just put this around, and then each one of these corners needs to be on the edge of the thing. Make sure they're all lined up correctly, and that one will do itself. Now what you do is come down here, move this into the middle there. If you see what a mouse is, it's this thing. If you come to the bottom of it, there's something saying quick mask. If you click that, it'll make the sides go red. That's perfectly fine, that's supposed to happen. And what you do is you click on the pasted layer, go to add layer mask, make sure it's channel and quick mask. Then if you add it, it has like a checkered thing in the background. And what you do is go into filters, blur, Gaussian blur, make it about, I usually do this 500. It just makes it look better. Then it like blurs around, you'll see that happen. And that what you do afterwards, you go into new layer, but make sure this one is actually the foreground color, which is black. It needs to be black or it won't really work. And then once it does this, you just drag this underneath that and go back to this thing in the bottom left and click it again, and there you go. It's added the vignette effect, which makes it like fade in and makes everything in the middle clearer. I like it, I think it looks decent. Now what I'm going to do is show you a font. Alright, that's my other video. Cool fonts, cool font text. Here there's quite a lot of text on it and things like that. I'll just go on logos. I'll just use the basic one. I'm not going to do anything too excessive. I'll Chelsea. I'll make it all capitals so it stands out. Career mode. I'm gonna make it pretty big. 90 something. Right, that's decent. I'm gonna make it yellow because I just like blue and yellow together. I think most people do. They just work. Don't matter what the outline width is because it's all gonna go anywhere. click on this. Okay guys, in this bit what I was doing was just skipping through, as it's basically the same. All I was doing was getting rid of the black bits with the colour tool and using alpha 2 selection to and then select grow, new layer, made the black or like layer go over it, and then dragged it back down so it made the border around the text. So it's pretty simple, and I didn't really see the point in showing you this. Like, well, it would have made the video a lot longer, and you already know what to do if you've watched the things before. Like, and what I done also was I added like a ball. This bit's probably not the. This is one of the worst bits about it. I just added a ball into the corner and put a bit of text in it to, obviously, if this was a career mode, to simplify what episode I am on. I like to tell my viewers what episode I am on, just in case they are, well, obviously if they're new and they're watching, they won't know what episode to go on to. Yeah, and again I just went back and changed the thumbnail because I will be using this as the thumbnail for the video, guys. Down, and to save it you'll need to save it as a JPEG. So when this loads up I will go into my YouTube, how to make FIFA thumbnail. Then save it as a JPEG, so it will, like, that way it will work on YouTube. If it's like, it'll, oh my god, I can't talk English. If you don't save it as a JPEG, it be saved as a GIMP file, and it won't let you put it as your thumbnail. So if you just make it like this, put the quality to 100, obviously, and I will show you it now. These are just my videos what are going to be uploaded. Top, where will it be? Where will it be? Local disk, users, in this file, thumbnail, right, thumbnails, YouTube. Right here, it'll load up as like a picture. Right, I don't think that's too bad. The ball and the one could probably be better, but for a beginner that's okay. I'm gonna save this as the XCF file as well. So if anyone wants this and they're trying to make a Chelsea career mode, just download GIMP. I'll email this to you, and then you can just edit a ball out or something and edit writing. Okay, this is what I'm recording on. Anyway, I am the Gaming Horde. I hope you all have a nice day. Goodbye.